It's not the lessons I mind. It's the cruel injustice of it all. To travel all the way to Australia to learn about English history.
Of course, life in the Middle Ages was not like it is now. Living conditions were unbearably harsh, and many suffered greatly.
Believe me, I know how they felt.
Healthcare was almost non-existent, and many English peasants only bathed once a year. Yes, Mark?
I don't know how that can be, Mrs. Krantz.
And why not, Mark?
'Cause I live with Jemma, and she's a pom, and she spends so much time in the bathroom, we have to slip her meals under the door.
Immature and totally pathetic. Of course I could simply ignore him, but where's the fun in that?
Oh, I do hope this isn't tit for tat, Jemma.
No, Mrs. Krantz. I was just wondering, as Mark knows so much about bathrooms, why he always takes a tape measure in with him.
It's my biceps. It's my biceps. I measure them because I do weights and...
All right, that's enough, that's enough.
I'm gonna get you for this.
He should never go me in a battle of wits, especially when he's so short of ammunition.
Oh, look, it's Mark Schwarzenegger.
Show us your muscles, quick.
Yeah, real funny. Take a running jump, will ya?
Oh, let's see those muscles, Arnie. Oh dear, it seems like I've started something. Poor Marky Walky. Hey, let's see those abs. I thought you said you had big biceps.
What is it with boys? He deserved what he got, and now he's acting like a big baby. I suppose I better go and smooth things over, even though he started it. Mark?
What?
Hang on a minute. Look, about today.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say, ah!
Well, to you too.
Snake! Snake!
Isn't he a beauty? Say hello to Monty. Want a hold?
Get it away from me!
He won't hurt you.
Oh, that is so creepy. Ugh.
What's wrong with her? It's only a harmless old carpet snake.
Give her time, mate. She's just not used to snakes, that's all.
Where'd you get him?
Mining him for old Bruce at the reptile park.
How come?
Well, he's depressed, his old Monty.
Depressed?
Yep, when a carpet snake turns down a lovely fresh chook egg, you know something's up, mate.
Poor old fella. He's probably even worse after Gemma's carry on. She was really freaked, eh?
Yeah, some folks are funny like that. Snake's their worst nightmare.
Oh boy, I think I've just found a way to get my own back. Hey Vinny, do you think I could borrow Monty?
Borrow him?
Yeah, for school. Show and tell.
Sorry, mate. Bit risky till we find out what's wrong with him. He's a living creature, you know?
Yeah, a living creature with the potential to scare the daylights out of a certain other living creature.
What's all this stuff for? It's not stuff, it's equipment. Sorry, what's all this equipment for? Look at this. Expeditions in the wild. Dick Driver's rules of survival. And rule number 1 is to prepare for every emergency. What expedition are you going on? The school excursion, of course. Oh, we're only going to the beach. Only? There's a potential death trap of major proportions. It is? There's over 20 varieties of shark alone. Then there's blue-ringed octopus, deadly sea snakes, blue bottles, jellyfish, Greg, spiny sea urchins. Some people have even been attacked by cranky penguins.
But I've been to the beach hundreds of times. As long as you're sensible, it's the safest place in the world.
Maybe, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Should I try and talk him out of all this? I should, but somehow I know he's not going to listen.
Just go back to sleep, Agnes. Monty, I'll have you back before you know it. Just after you've done your good deed for a day.
Honestly, Chris, I just don't see the problem.
The problem is we don't have any money.
Not my department, Chris. We're a team, remember?
Yes, but...
And a team works together.
I know, but...
I work my brain to the bone thinking up new ideas to make this park a success, and it's your job to make them happen.
But what if we can't afford them?
Then find a way to do them cheaper. How hard can it be?
We can't make major changes without the proper costings and research.
Fiddlesticks. A child-minding service, that's all I'm suggesting.
Sounds good to me.
See?
Hey, now hang on just a minute.
That's settled then. I've spoken to a local mothers group and they'll be here before lunch.
Today? With children?
Honestly, you're such a panicky Peter sometimes. Think of it as a challenge, Chris. An adventure.
Can't carry all that, Greg. You'll be dead before we even get there. Hey, if the wind is blowing east-west, is it an onshore wind or an offshore wind? Hello? Is anybody home? Did you hear what I just said? Hey, look at Kingy, would ya? What you got there, Kingy? Your lunch? If someone gave you guys a brain, it'd be lonely. What'd you say? Come on, Greg.
Better lose some weight, Kingy.
Yeah, you better go on a diet.
Hurry up, son.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Today's going to be a disaster. You're probably right.
Keep a British soul in joyful strains and let us sing advance Australia's prayer.
Good morning, Deep Creek School.
Good morning, sir.
Now, does anyone know what special day it is today? That's right. It's School Foundation Day, or the anniversary of that day. And in honour of this day, I'd just like to say...
Mark's up to something. I can smell it.
Now,
And I'm going to find out what it is.
Okay, Monty, old man. You ready for a little fun, are you?
Can you believe it? How evil and miserable of him. Okay, if he wants war, he'll get war.
So, we'll all collect our specimens and then we'll meet back here. Then some free time to go swimming. Any questions?
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Yes, Greg.
Do we have an operational command centre with two-way links to police and ambulances?
No, not exactly, Greg, but I do have a mobile phone.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's all go get changed and we'll meet back here in 10 minutes. Let's go.
They had to get up in the winter time before the sun was up, and they'd get home when the sun was down afterwards. So the local community got together and established the first school. 25 students.
Sophia, Maria, I need your help.
Get lost.
Please, it's really, really important.
Why should we help you?
3 reasons. 1, I'll owe you a favour.
Big deal.
2, it'll be good for your reputation.
Our rep is already good enough.
3, you won't have to listen to this tedious drivel.
However, the school grew and grew until you see what it is today, the building we have today.
What do you want us to do?
Through the 70s grew finally up.
Welcome, ladies. So pleased you could make it for our little tour of the park today.
Good morning, greetings, lovely day. Major problem, we need to talk.
Excuse me, please. Won't be a minute. What is it, Chris? Can't you see I'm
She's
trying
not here.
to... Who's not here?
Her.
Her who?
Oh, the woman you organised to look after the kids.
What?
No sense of responsibility, these people. Look, just give me the number. I'll give her a call.
Ah, now there's a problem.
What, she doesn't have a phone?
Well, she could have if I'd booked her, but I didn't, so there's not much point.
You forgot to book a childcare worker.
Of course I didn't forget. I rang a few. Do you know how much they charge?
So who's going to look after the kids?
Excuse me, is there a problem?
Not at all. I'd like you to meet Chris.
Morning.
He'll be minding the children.
That's right. I'll be what?
Well, you said yourself we needed to save money. Now here's a way.
It's so nice to see a man working with children.
Have you been in childcare long?
Me? Long enough.
Come, ladies. Let's leave Chris and the children to get to know each other.
Anyone here play Monopoly? Chess?
So, after lunch, we'll all write a poem on what my class mice Mean to me. And no, Sophia, I do not want a poem on dissection.
Ah, but...
You can dissect all you like when you get to high school. Open your books and turn to page 35.
This is it. This is the mother of all tricks. Okay, Jemma, it's payback time.
Righto, we all here then?
Everyone except Kingy. Yeah, he's still working out how to put his shorts on.
I have a feeling this is going to be very embarrassing.
Check it out, the man from Mars. Get a look at him, will ya?
All right now, kids, okay. Greg?
Ready for action, sir?
Right.
I've synchronized my watch with the dressing shade clock. It's 11:10 exactly.
Okay. You sure you're not going to get too hot with all that gear on?
It's a small price to pay if it scares away the sharks.
Sharks?
You don't have to worry, Kingy. Sharks don't eat nuts. Sharks don't eat nuts.
All right, everybody, come on, pay attention. Let's go and collect our specimens. You sure you're going to be all right, Greg?
Perfectly, sir.
Okay, let's go.
Is it just me, or does everyone have a cousin like him? Oh, it's just me.
Monty! Mark? What are you doing?
Revision.
You've never done any revision in your life. Out!
But,
Out!
Do you ever wake up and just know it's going to be a good day? The sun is shining, the birds are singing. Mind you, the monkeys don't look too happy. You all right, Mark?
Why wouldn't I be?
Seem a bit tense, that's all.
I'm not tense. I'm fine. Totally.
You don't look fine.
I said I'm okay, okay?
No need to get snaky with me.
Jemma, you know when you opened your desk this morning?
Yes.
Did you...
Yes.
Did you see,
Yes.
Oh, forget it.
Got the mice, all right?
Today is just getting better and better.
How's it going? Disappointing, really. I haven't seen anything that even looks remotely dangerous. Good. That means you can take off some of that stuff you're wearing. It's better to be safe than sorry. We'll turn into a lobster. Must be roasting in there. It is a bit hot. So why don't you...
Hey, Kingy! The cops are coming. They've heard there's a freak on the beach and they're going to arrest him. They'll lock you away, Kingy, and you'll never get free.
Don't worry about those loonies. Come on, let's get rid of this.
Monty! Monty, what have you done? This is bad. This is worse than bad. This is... Vinny's gonna kill me.
Now pay attention, children, please. Okay, now Uncle Chris is going to read a book. After which, we're all going to have a nap and then eat afternoon tea. Now, are there any questions?
All under control?
Not a problem, Gabriella. You know, managing children is a lot like managing a company. Organisation is the key.
Excellent.
I've planned the whole afternoon. Everything's going as smooth as silk.
Marvellous. I'll get back to the mums.
This child mining's a breeze. I don't know why people make such a fuss about it.
Better be careful around here.
Look, beat me up later. I'm busy.
Not talking about that, I saw a snake.
What kind of snake?
Big one.
A python?
Could have been.
Probably was.
Whereabouts did you see it?
According to that rubbish skip.
Wow, looks like we've got some excellent specimens here. Now remember, kids, when we're done, they go back where we found them, okay? And Greg, I see you realise the beach isn't such a dangerous place after all.
I had a great time.
Excellent. What have you found?
A blue-winged octopus. Oh, that's a poison.
Okay, Greg, I think I'll take that one.
Help! Quick! Miss West! Miss West! Conker's in trouble! You've got to help him!
Jemma, you okay?
I can't climb back up! It's too slippery!
Lisa, David, I want you to go round to the Surf Life Saving Club. Tell them to bring a boat round. Be careful.
Hurry, will ya? The tide's coming in!
Hold it! Stop right there! For his own dumb doing, Conker's got himself into real trouble, and he might even drown. And even though he's the biggest creep in the school, not even Conger deserves that. But to get Conger out of the hole, we need to rescue him. And to rescue him, we need a hero with a bright idea. But who should be the hero?
Excuse me, sir. I've got an idea.
Not now, Greg.
So, what about this?
I take that back. You do have an idea.
Marky, what on earth have you been doing?
I can explain. Oh, no, I can't.
I think you better sit down at once, young man. Right, to our poetry exercise. Let's examine our mice.
No!
I beg your pardon?
We can't.
Why not?
Because it's wrong. That's why. Wrong to treat such lovely, innocent creatures in that way.
In what way?
To write poems about them. How would you like it if someone wrote a poem about you?
Mark, I think you better sit down at once or you'll be on clean-up duty for a month. Let's see how our mice are going. Mice are such delightful creatures. So inspiring, so energetic.
All right, I confess.
Yes, Mark? What is it that you confess?
Sorry, Mrs. Krantz. Nothing. Sit down, shall I?
Yes, I think that would be a really good idea, Mark.
All right, boys. On the count of three, I want you to pull, okay? 1, 2, 3. You all right, mate?
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
It's Greg you should be thanking. If it wasn't for his rope, you'd still be down there.
Thanks a lot, King.
Can you believe that? Conger actually thanking Greg. This could be the highlight of the entire school year.
Thank you so much, and I'm very sorry about the clothes. Oh, please don't worry. Chris has had a wonderful time, haven't you, Chris?
Oh, yeah, it's excellent. Dirty nappies, throwing up. I can't remember when I've had such fun.
He's so good with the kids. We just can't wait to do it again. Can we, girls? Marvellous. We'll look forward to that soon, won't we, Chris?
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.
An excellent and, may I say, most successful day.
I'm glad you think so.
Oh, but totally exhausting. Be a darling and make us a cup of tea, will you? What a day.
Would you like me to take a turn with that? No thanks, I can manage. You know something, Greg? What? Being prepared isn't such a stupid idea after all. I think our next excursion should be to the outback. There's loads of dangerous things out there. We might even get lost in the desert. I think I might give that a miss, if you don't mind.
It was, like this, Vinny. Monty must have pushed his cage open, and I would have put him back, except I was running late for school, and I had to take him with me, and it's no good. He'll never believe me. What will I do? You can't run and hide from Vinny. He'll find you wherever you go. Hey, Vinny.
G'day, Mark.
Vinny, about Monty.
Amazing, isn't it?
Oh, no, I should have listened and... What's amazing?
He's not depressed anymore.
He isn't?
Ate every ounce of his dinner. I don't know what happened, but he's right back to normal. Go take a look at him.
In his cage?
Where else?
He's there now?
Well, he was 5 minutes ago. You feeling all right?
Perfect, perfect. Gotta go. Right, how'd you do it? Come on, how'd you do it?
Why, Mark, what could have ever gotten you in such a state?
You moved Monty.
Who?
The carpet snake. You took him out and you put him back into Vinny's cage. But you can't bear to touch a koala, let alone a snake.
You see, Mark, the first rule in any battle is never underestimate one's enemy.
Just tell me how you did it. Please, I won't sleep.
Let's just say I got by with a little help from my friends.
Friends? Friends? Since when do you have friends, Jemma?
Okay, so friends might be stretching it a bit.
You don't have any friends?
Okay, a lot. But hey, I also had to do something I've never done before. But you promised!
Hey, we said we'd get it out of your desk and that's it.
Come on, you won't bite. But I'll be back in a minute, you can't just leave me. You don't think I can do this, do you? I don't either, but I'm gonna have to.